Yields. Chair recognizes Mr. Amo.
Thank you, Mr. Chairman. Right now, we should be mourning the 13 service members who lost their lives in Afghanistan. We should be putting country over party to come to a bipartisan understanding of the full picture of what went wrong. And we should be locking arms to make sure that a withdrawal like this never happens again. But instead, my friends on the other side of the aisle have devolved this investigation into a partisan food fight, complete with spaghetti thrown at the wall in the hopes that it sticks. Take the report that's in front of us today. We are only debating it today because Republicans want to force Secretary Blinken to pause his essential work around the world with our allies to testify yet again. Let's be clear. Secretary Blinken is not the one obstructing this investigation. How can he be? He's already testified 14 times before Congress on the Afghanistan withdrawal, 4 of those times in front of this very committee. If Republicans are searching for those responsible for impeding this investigation, there is, in fact, a mirror in the bathroom. By insisting on making this investigation the latest culture war avenue to bash President Biden, they prevented us from carrying out a thorough investigation. If Republicans really cared about the truth, then they'd look at the full withdrawal from Afghanistan. They would not start when President Biden lawfully took office on January 2021. There is an embarrassing lack of investigative rigor that is deeply concerning. Throughout their own report, Republicans reveal clear gaps in information that could have been answered by looking into what happened before President Biden took office. Take page 8 of this report. Page 8 acknowledges that the Taliban did not comply with the Doha Agreement since the beginning of the deal when President Trump was in office. Why did Donald Trump fail to hold the Taliban accountable in the first year of the agreement? Why did he instead draw down troops and leave us in a weakened state during the final stages of the withdrawal? Page 13 of this report mentions the large backlog of special immigrant visas for our Afghan allies. The State Department found that the Trump administration, quote, made no senior level or interagency effort to address the backlog or consider options for other at-risk Afghans despite its commitment to a military withdrawal, unquote. Why did Donald Trump worsen this backlog in the first place by not prioritizing those visas, leaving those who helped our troops withering in the wind? These are just 2 of the many examples of how the report willingly turns a blind eye to reality. And it's a damn shame that Republicans would rather attack President Biden before confiding, much less acknowledging that Donald Trump bears an iota of responsibility for what happened. This is not a complete investigation. This is a sham. If the other side was serious about finding the truth, then we wouldn't be debating this bogus report today. Instead, we would be thanking our diplomats who swear the same oath to the Constitution that we do. Patriots who go to work every day, every single day, focused on protecting and defending the Constitution from enemies, foreign and domestic. They represent the best of our nation. And with that, I yield back.
Gentleman yield.